Welcome, everyone. I had the opportunity here doing a live action report on a project that I assembled, sent out a bid package to the contractor. They've had it for a while, and now they sent it back, and as usual, they're in a hurry. So what we have is I have the package I sent out is the project is $60,000, and the contractor's bid came back at $55,000. The problem here is that I sent out a bid package that had 25 separate work items, and the contractor has 11. So, needless to say, there's going to be a problem here. And how do I delineate this? How do I distribute these monies? How am I sure that this is going to happen? That this is going to work out? Now, in this case, I reviewed the contractor's bid, and although he did use the scope of work here, he added a bunch of stuff, and in this case, the borrower and the contractor are buddies, and so I figured this project was going to come in deflated, which it did. So, just to give you an idea here, in order for me to get this report going, because remember, the lender's looking for a report to be completed, and so my obligation is to put the responsibility for doing things the way he was instructed to do, put them right back onto the contractor, which I intend to do. Okay, now, as we cannot match the contractor's bids, okay, what I try to achieve is match the bottom line total, remembering that our system is an estimating system created to represent the street value of the work, and at no time will I be matching up the individual work items. So, after a quick assessment here, and I didn't actually complete this, but I'm going to give you the abridgment. So here we go. The guy's got 11 items. He's 55,000. I've got 60,000. I have 25 items. So after a quick evaluation, I went through and I listed all the highs and lows. And to any of you who have seen our bid sheet where we put the bids in, it shows the highs and lows and disparities. I did not do that. If you had access to that, it'd be a great experiment. But I just made a simple list. And so what I did now to start out is I went back, knowing that my goal is to, number one, is to match the total for the project. Number two, protect the collateral interest of this property and never let that contractor get ahead of me. So what we did here is we went to the various components. We went to decorating, okay? And since his number was way low, I want you to see this. I put mine as a negative $2,500. Okay, now I'll come back and make the finite adjustments here because I would never turn in a report. It says minus $2,500, but I have to play with the numbers first. And because any reporting, because our 203K reporter is like accounting software, it doesn't keep versions. Whenever you make an entry, that's the entry. So I went to the various components. So I went to decorating. I went to interior doors, okay, and took out $500. You can see it right here. There's a negative 500. Okay, I went to a couple of others, plaster drywall. Now, what I didn't do is I took the money off of things that he might be doing that would be easier. I left the heavy money on the plumbing and finishes. I diminished his appliances. I diminished some of his flooring. Okay, enough to keep it in there. And this is where we have the exercises of converting, going with our lump sums and how we convert lump sums. Those of you that have gone through some of the tutorials and how we manage our pull downs related to measurable quantities. And this is a perfect exercise for that. For the bottom line is, there it is, $55,500. Was originally 60. He's at 55. And the onus and the responsibility will be on him because it is not my job to do that. So that's what we got, and see you next time.